Hello guys and welcome to a brand new episode in Arizona Adventure Park. Today is a very special episode and it's a very special day because today is the release date from the Wetland Animal Pack that we got for Planet Zoo today. So we have this new animal pack with 8 new animals that are the Nile Lechwe, which we are going to build a habitat for them in this episode here in Arizona. We also have the wild water buffalo, the platypus, the capybara, the Asian small-clawed otter. We also do have the spectacled caiman, and I guess I missed some animal. Oh my god. So we have the caiman, we have the Nile Lechwe, the wild water buffalo, we have the capybara, we have the small-clawed otter, we have the platypus. Oh my god. Which one did I forget? Oh my god, guys, help me. I know we have an exhibit animal, which is this newt kind of thing. And we also do have, oh my god, one of my favorites, the red-crowned crane. Oh my god, how could I forget this amazing bird? So these are the 8 animals. I'm not going to to say that again because I know I will miss any other animal this time. These are the 8 animals that we have in the game from today on, and I'm very excited for that. I didn't have the chance to play with the update and with the DLC that much because I had to work today. I'm not one of these people that get early access for the DLCs. I had to wait until I left office today and came back home. Then I had to make dinner, just jump in the game, put in the animals here in Arizona, and try to edit a video for you guys and make the voiceover and so on. So if I'm not completely in the game today, please please don't mind. But tell me, did you guys already have the chance to download the DLC, to buy it, to play with it? And if so, if you already got it, what was the first thing you have done? What was the first animal you were building for, or have you already been preparing something for them like I did? Because I indeed did prepare some stuff for the animals. As I said before, I already pre-recorded what I'm building here in this video for the Nile Lechwe, and I also made some stuff in my other zoos. So I have prepared something for the wild water buffalo in Swamp Lake Zoo, and I also have prepared something for the capybara and the spectacled caiman in Dunes of Hope. So there's going to be some new stuff on my channel this week. I hope you guys check all of them out, and I'm trying to do my best to provide you with a little bit more of videos this week as the new DLC is out. And I hope you are as excited as I am for the whole new stuff that we got in here. I also noticed that we have some new plants in the game. It's a little bit difficult for me to notice the new ones that we have in the game. because you can put in filters if you are building something. So you can put in a filter and say, I want to see all the stuff that we had from the Europe DLC. Or I want to see everything that we have from the Australia DLC, the South America DLC. But the problem with the stuff that we get in the updates is in my opinion, I don't know. Maybe there is a possibility to do it, but I don't think so, or I didn't find anything. You can't put in a filter and say I want to see all the new stuff that was in the update 1.9. So yeah. To be fair, I haven't looked in the Frontier forums, so maybe there's a list of all the new plants that we got in here. But yeah, as I'm aware of, I didn't see anything about that. Okay, what I was hoping for was for those new plants. As I said, I noticed that we got some amazing new trees. I was hoping for some rice plants or something, or some kind of new grass that we could put down in those wetland areas, which would make a lot of sense, but I couldn't find anything, so maybe I have overlooked it or didn't notice it. So if there is something, just let me know in the comments, and yeah, or maybe I'll find out later today, as I'm planning to play a little bit more and find out all the things that are new in the game right now. Yeah, as you can see, the building that's going to be the stable for the antelopes is pretty much finished right now. There's just some final touches that have to be made, and I wanted it to be to be a little bit similar to the restaurant build that we already had, and also to fit the whole theme of the zoo. So that's why I still used to build with these white concrete stuff, and I also use a lot of these wooden beams here that match the safari zone very well. And I also didn't want the building to have a flat roof all around, so I decided that I wanted to go a level upwards here, as you can see, and build something like a secondary roof on top of it, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, and I also do like the viewing points here in this area when you look over to the aviary for the flamingos, or the amazing look of the roof of our safari restaurant. And I have to notice, now that we talk about the safari restaurant, we still don't have a restroom here in this area, and I think it's quite urgent that we build something like that in one of the next episodes, because I don't want our visitors to pee at our trees here in this area. So yeah, I hope I don't forget about that, and yeah, I'm really planning to build something like that. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to build here is something like a gate for the animals. That's something similar to the gates that I built for the small world, for our house for the small mammals, using the same metal pieces because I think these are the pieces that come the closest to a look of a mechanical door for animal habitats. Yeah, and I have mentioned that quite often in the past, especially when I was building the small world. I told you about the German names for the animals, and that is also something that got me a little bit confused with two of the species in this new DLC or in this new animal pack, because the Nile Lechwe that we have in this pack, I first thought it was a different kind of water bug, because Lechwe, the Litchi water bug, or Wasserbock, like it is called in German, is yeah, it is. It is also an antelope, but looks quite different that the Nile Lechwe does. So the Nile Lechwe that we have in the game is in Germany called Weißnacken Moorantilope. Yeah, it's quite quite a long and yeah, exhausting name, but it would mean in English something like white-necked swamp antelope. So I was a little bit confused, and as we didn't have any pictures of the animal, I thought it was a different kind of species. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the species that it is in the end. And also that was the same thing with the red-crowned crane. First of it, I was pretty happy with it, because I thought, oh wow, that's great. We have one more new bird for the African section, and I wanted to put them close to the flamingo aviary here in Arizona Adventure Park, because that would have fit so great. But then I noticed it isn't the African crowned crane that I was hoping for, but it is the in Germany it's called Mandschurenkranich. So very different name, and yeah, it is an Asian species, and so yeah, there's that. Yeah, but as I said, I was very happy with. I am very happy with the animals that we have in this pack. There's some amazing animals in there. You know, I'm not fangirling for the exhibit animals, and yeah, I'm quite possibly not going to build something for the exhibit animal, but I'm also going to have a look at it, maybe in Swamp Lake Zoo, because it is a European animal, and we have a very pretty European area there, and we also do have the salamander in there, and maybe I'm going to build something next to that. Yeah, but I'm talking a lot about the DLC and the new stuff in there, and I'm not really talking about what I'm doing here. As you might have seen, as I was going to build the track again for our safari train, I was not trying to do something with the terrain again, because that was such a difficult job the last time, and it wasn't a fun job at all. So I decided that this time I'm going to put down some rocks underneath the trail, and yeah, that worked out pretty fine, and it almost looks like there was some kind of terrain underneath. So yeah. And also something that I did as I was building the stable for the antelopes, I used the terrain painting tool and put yeah, put down some rock color to make it look like there's some kind of concrete floor underneath. That's something I'm doing quite often in my last builds, because I often don't want to use the in-game floor tiles, because how they match the grid looks many times very awkward. And if you use the off-grid pieces, they overlap a lot of the times, and you have the problem with sea fighting going on there. And yeah, that's why I'm putting down these rock floor kind of thing. That makes the whole thing look a little bit more massive and man-made, and yeah. And also you can't notice too much if you are going to put down some animal bedding on top of it, so yeah. Yeah, and I'm quite happy with how the whole terrain looks right now. As I said, I was hoping for some new plants, yeah, for some new shrubbery. Maybe there is something and I didn't find it already. Now one of the last steps is putting down the barrier, and then I'm going to build something for our visitors as well. By the way, I have noticed that we don't have that many visitors yet in the safari zone. It seems that our guests are not even walking towards there. So I think we have to build something for more attractive, for more viewer attractive animals. So I guess maybe rhinos or hyenas, elephants, giraffes, or something like that. But we'll see in the future. Here, by the way, you can see how to build a very simple sunshades for our for your viewers in some form of a viewing gallery, I might say. Just use those wooden posts. Doesn't matter what kind of them you use. If you use these light wood, light colored pieces, or if you use the bigger and darker one. I like this one because it's not that massive. And then use some of the planks that we have in the game. I prefer to use a different colored plank to give it a little bit more of a contrast. So that's what I did right here, and then just put them on top of it. Leave a little space between the planks, and yeah, the whole thing looks pretty nice. Just connect it to a building and then copy it around. Put it close to the edge of your barrier, and then, as I said, copy it around. And in the end, you just have to delete some of these wooden beams so that you don't have too much of them all around there. That looks a little bit awkward and not realistic. Yeah, and as you can see, they are very easy to build, very easy to place, and doesn't take a lot of time, but makes a huge difference if you put down these. And you also have the feeling that you can view the animals better, even if it is not the case, but yeah, it gives you that illusion. And here you can already see that I put down some of the new trees and deleted some of the old trees. I really do love how they look. And I also put down some of these root pieces that we got with the update. And here you can also see these are the only building pieces that we had in the DLC. These animal signs. And I also wanted to work a little bit with those special effects for that habitat. So that was why I was putting down the special effect fog thingies. That made the whole thing look a little bit mysterious. I think it doesn't make much sense for that habitat. At least in the middle of the day it wouldn't be that foggy. That would be the case in early morning hours, or even in early morning hours, not in the evening as well. Yeah, but I really loved the look, and I really wanted to have this swampy and wet feeling, and yeah, just look at it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing, and I really love that, and I really wish I could walk across the habitat and have a little hike in there, because it looks so cool, even with those trees and and the lightning, the lighting and the shadows and everything. It's just amazing. Yeah, and as I said, it really makes a huge difference. Yeah, and with that being said, it is time for our new animals, and we have purchased a small herd of the antelopes with 3 females and 1 male. Unfortunately, as it is always, the male was injured, so I had to wait for the vet and take it to the hospital, cure him and bring him back. So it took quite a while until he was back in the habitat, and I could watch the animals roam around there. I also had to, as you could see, I had to put down some of the feeders and animal enrichment, because I forgot about that. And and with that being said, we're at the end of the episode. We have our first animal from the new Wetland Animal Pack in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like what I built here, and have fun with the new DLC, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you like the video, just leave a like, subscribe to my channel. We are already at 350 subscribers, so I hope to reach the goal of 400 subscribers very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye!